Hey guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday. It's Tuesday, February 19th, 2013, and this is Jennifer. This is my 200th Talk to Me Tuesday video. I started doing this in April of 2009. It originally wasn't called Talk to Me Tuesday, it just sort of evolved into that. Within just a few weeks, it was Talk to Me Tuesday and other people were talking back to me, and it was awesome and full of crafty goodness and just amazing. I had an epic video planned for you guys today. I had all kinds of great suggestions and wonderful things that I wanted to share, but I'm going to put that on hold and I'm going to do that for you later, because today I really want to talk to you about what happened over the weekend and where we are now and what the power of the online craft community really consists of. So for anyone that doesn't follow So Hooked, which is my blog, or Fandom in Stitches, which is my fandom blog, which I write and produce with help of a lot of different independent designers, we had a serious theft issue over the weekend. A website calling itself Los Angeles Needleworks was selling patterns that came from Fandom in Stitches, that came from So Hooked, that came from Michelle Thompson's site, that came from Lilia's site, that came from Sonia Callahan's site, which is Artisania, which came from Cyril of Bubble Stitch's site, from different designer sites all over the internet. When I looked at the paper piecing page on this website, all of the patterns on this site were going for about $5.50, and every single one of them were stolen. So all of the paper piecing patterns, every single one of them were stolen. They were all free patterns taken from other pages, taken from other designers, and being sold on this website without permission, completely illegally. A Fandom in Stitches reader actually gave me the heads up about this. I emailed and asked that these be taken down and was told that it was an accident that these patterns were online. I run 3 different websites, and you cannot post that many things on accident. It is not possible to post that many things on accident. I put the word out. I let every designer that I know, and a few that I didn't, that I hunted down, that their patterns were on this site and they were being sold. Every single one of those people told me that they did not know, that they did not have permission, that it was a problem. We mobilized the online craft community. We asked our friends and our readers and people that care about independent designers and about free patterns online and about sharing online. We asked them to do something about it. We said, you know, email this person, email their domain provider, email PayPal, email anyone you can email that it will help. And they did. They did. They emailed, they left comments, they tweeted, they posted Facebook posts, they were on Tumblr, they were on every social media site that I'm even aware of. I got hundreds of emails, I got text messages, I got Facebook messages from people saying that they were just enraged. I'm almost speechless by this act of violation against the fandom, against the online craft community, against independent designers, and against just honesty and morality and just selling other people's work. They were selling things that I would never sell. I don't sell any copyrighted images. They were selling one of my Yoda patterns, which I would never sell that. I would never sell that. That's a fandom pattern. I don't sell fandom patterns. Fandom patterns go on Fandom in Stitches. They're for free. They belong to all of you. They belong to all of us. They were selling wonderful free patterns from a multitude of designers. There were patterns on there that were quite clearly copied right out of a crochet book. I mean, they were so obviously professional shots. It was mind-blowing. So where does this take us? Today is actually Monday. And the website is down. I got an email from PayPal. I got an email from their domain saying that they were under investigation. I have received an email from Craftsy. I know that their Craftsy page is suspended. Their Etsy's page is suspended. I haven't heard from Tumblr, but I know that they're being investigated on Tumblr. You guys spoke up. You said, don't steal patterns from our favorite designers. You said, this is wrong. You guys spread the word. You were all over it, and you were so supportive and so amazing. And you know, it wasn't my pattern. Like 2 of my patterns were on there, and it wasn't that really killed me. What killed me was that they took patterns from Fandom in Stitches, which is my fandom site. The Designers that share patterns through Fandom and Stitches, I feel like they entrust me with those patterns. They share them out of the goodness of their hearts with all of fandom, which is, you know, the internet. Everybody online has access, equal access to those free patterns. And I was so incensed that those people who trusted me with their patterns were violated, that I felt like I had to do everything I could to stop it and to make sure they didn't make another penny off of stolen patterns. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank you to people who might not normally speak up and might not say anything when they're not sure, or gosh, you know, this happened, but I'm not sure what can I do about it. Your voices together in a group made this happen. Everybody coming together and supporting their independent crafters, supporting their independent designers, and saying, hey, this is not right. All of your messages, all of your emails, all of your effort was huge. It was amazing. And I just want you to know, on behalf of Fandom and Stitches and from the bottom of my heart, that you are appreciated, your support is appreciated, and you are the reason that we are still doing this, that we're still out there, that we post our patterns for free, because we want to share what we do with you, and we like making you happy. And you have completely rocked our world by doing this, by supporting us, and by making this happen. So, happy Talk to Me Tuesday, number 200. Who knew? I will be back next week, and I will have crafty goodness, and we will have a special video in the near future. I promise, because I like to keep my promises, and I have a whole list of awesome things I want to share with you guys, and we will do that. We will, I promise. So keep coming back, keep talking to me, and keep supporting your independent designers. I really appreciate every one of you. I will put a link in the description of the designers, the paper piece designers, whose patterns were taken without permission, and you can go check out their websites, and there may be some awesome designers in there that you don't know about, that you've never met before. So go check out their work and support them, make their free patterns, post pictures, share with them, and just give them a little love, because it was a really rough 24 hours. We all felt pretty violated and hurt that our patterns were stolen, things that we had shared from the heart. And I'm going to stop talking, because I'm starting to tear up, and I don't want to do that. So I love you guys. I will see you next week.